Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka The Clock Master. So, what you're about to see is actually an interview from the AAFCA, my critics group, where we got a chance to do a roundtable. They normally do these roundtables with different cast from film and television. So, I was able to get a chance to speak with the cast from Naomi, get to ask them a couple questions. So, this is just an excerpt from that. So, I hope you guys enjoy the information that you'll get from this video. And also, let me know if you guys are enjoying Naomi, if you guys are enjoying the season so far. If I have yet to post my review for this, I actually saw this first episode about a month ago, and that is when this interview was filmed. So I'm now getting a chance to post it since I was just sent the footage. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments down below. That question goes directly straight into mine. It's a perfect way to segue to this. So this question is for Kaci. Naomi is such a huge Superman fan, huge comic book fan. And I grew up reading a ton of comic books, as you can see by my background. As a Black man growing up reading comic books, to be able to see characters of color read comic books is such a great thing. But that's one of the favorite things I love about her story. So is there anything in particular with Naomi that you really love about her character?
First of all, that's so beautiful that you grew up loving comics. I think there's so much that I love about Naomi. Jill, the man, and I, we could talk about Naomi forever. I love how she embraces so much that she loves comics and embraces the Superman. You see that especially in the pilot. She isn't shy to talk about her passion. Even if you don't like it, she's going to like it. And I think there's a lot of confidence in that. I also think that throughout the series, especially, she has this drive within her and this passion. When people keep telling her no, she's going to go and she's still going to do it. So I think she has this great drive and this great passion in her. And I've always, since I was auditioning, I've always just loved her confidence. I think that it's just so organic. And I think that she's not trying to be anyone else that she's not.
But I'll start with Alex. So you mentioned that you are a fan of the DC world and everything like that. How does it genuinely feel to be a super being within the DC universe? How does that feel? And is there anything in particular that you're excited for the fans to see?
It's honestly amazing. I mean, there's probably a couple of sightings in Atlanta with a guy walking around with some tattoos who looks menacing and in leather and boots, because that's literally what I do. I walk around in character. But it's great because it's like a different world, late night, it's like 2-3 in the morning. I'm in the multiverse. I'm just researching and diving into things. And because there's little Easter eggs and little crumbs that you can pick up that become huge things once you connect the dots through everything. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what Ava and Jill are going to be doing with this, like where he's going to go, because I just know he's got some cool wings and, he's got nice hair and, so it's going to be fun, man. But he's someone that we haven't seen, and it's very interesting.
I would say being a part of the DC universe is super cool. I mean, I watched like The Flash. Supergirl is like my favorite show in middle school. So it's super cool. And Alex does a lot of research. I know I'm a reader, but I wasn't super into comics before the show. So I always look up, like, if it's something DC related, even if it isn't my scene, my search history while we're shooting the show is like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Like Mary Charles Jones, who plays Annabelle, makes fun of me all the time. But I just always like to respect the material and the source material. So it's such a dream. And, watching those movies and to be able to tell the character story and also a different narrative is really a blessing.
So I didn't grow up reading too much of comics or anything. I honestly didn't like to read very much until I started acting, and someone told me a good actor needs to be able to read very well. So that kind of inspired me to read. But being cast in this role and being in this DC universe and everything, to me, sometimes it's surreal. I just don't even believe it at times. I'll have these out of body experiences every once in a while. Maybe I'm working out or maybe I'm about to walk the set and I'm like, my character's in a comic book. This is amazing. And I'm really grateful. And it's just very exciting to be able to, because I do know that comics are such a huge thing worldwide, and so many people, they're like, they're passed down generation to generation, and people are so excited about them. And to be able to be on such a unique show like Naomi, with a young Black teenager being the lead, and what that means to other people of color around the world, how inspirational that will be, and to be a part of that journey. Oh wow, it's just such a blessing. And playing Zumbado it's fun. I enjoy it so much, and I enjoy working with my castmates, working with our producers, crew, just everybody. It's such a wonderful family, and I'm just so excited for you guys to see the work that we've been doing over the last 5 months or so. It's really an honor, and I'm thankful.